Welcome to our channel. We are a full-time travelling family of 3 who have been on the road for over 2 years working as we go. We have ridden around mountains and climbed them, swum with seals and been chased by crocodiles, slipped through the mud and gone underground. We have stayed in sites with million-dollar views, found incredible pink lakes and taken the roads less travelled. Thanks for joining us on our journey. We are Trippin' Around Doz. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back.
Good morning.
It's been a while, like an actual while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you may have noticed that we have not been uploading videos for the past few weeks.
A few months almost.
No. This is like week 3 that I haven't uploaded a video.
And before that, you had like 2 weeks stint or 3 weeks stint as well. So
We've been really...
a few months.
I've been really bad. I won't say
We've been busy.
We've been busy. So basically we're going to explain to you where we've been. Yeah.
Well, what we've been doing, not where we've been.
Okay, so truth be told, we did already film this and it was supposed to go out last week.
Yeah.
But
the microphones didn't connect with the camera, so the camera was too far away and there's a lot of wind noise, which is why we're inside today.
yeah, it was really bad. I spent a couple of hours trying to fix the audio and putting subtitles in, and then we watched it and it was really bad. So
yeah.
We're gonna redo
I
it.
wouldn't have watched it. And that's saying something.
Yeah. I'm going to put in a little clip of what it was like though, because we were outside, we were out of town, and the flies were really bad. So this is what you missed out on from the previous one we filmed. Ourselves with Bushmans, which is keeping them off, but now they're just like hovering around my skin but not landing, so I feel like I'm in a cloud of them.
Anyway.
It's like a freaking plague. I'm so sorry. We probably look like crazy people. They're really bad. I don't know how good this is going to turn out because we're just doing this. This
Well, I'm not. You are.
I can't do the flies. I can't, like, oh, they just gross me out.
They're so friendly.
Like I'm conducting an orchestra.
An orchestra of flies.
There's like 20 flies on your foot, like right at this minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last few videos you have seen, we were going along the bottom of WA and we're staying in all those beautiful beach camps.
Where were we up to? Albany? Yeah,
The last one I did was
Albany.
Betty's Beach. That was the last video I did,
Yeah.
I think. Yes, that's all you've seen. We've obviously gone a bit further than that.
Yes.
And what happened when we were on all those beautiful beach camps in winter?
Yeah, solar stopped working. And the diesel heater stopped working.
Yeah, we had a lot of bad luck.
And it was just cold and rainy.
We already talked about the diesel heater breaking, so we replaced that. That was fine. But it was kind of like we were in the UK.
Yeah.
There was no sun, and when there was sun, it was for 4 hours. It didn't come out till 10, and then it was gone by 2.
Yeah.
So we were not doing so well on our solar. And we were sick of being cold. It's really weird being on a beach, and it's beautiful sunny days when you have them, and you don't want to swim because you're freezing.
Yeah. Down here, winter on the beach is not as fun as up north winter on the beach.
Yeah. But we did get a lot of sights you wouldn't get in high season, so we're not mad about it.
No.
And we were a bit lonely too. There was nobody. We were at campsites. There was nobody else.
Yeah, like some of the most popular beach camps out there.
Yeah.
And I think the day we rocked up there was
Like
1 or 2 other camps.
And then they
were gone by the time we left. So yeah, we were there for almost a week on our own.
And then Hudson had no one to play with either. Like, travelling with a only child is fine because there's so many kids to play with, but being that out of season was really hard for him. I was talking to people that were crossing, over to WA. Oh, hey, like, you're in WA, where are you going? And they were all just completely skipping that part. They were all going straight to Perth and North. So there was actually nobody coming.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had a chat about it and decided that we needed to wait winter out. And so we've gone back to real life.
You've been in real life for the last 2 months, still got another 2 months to go.
3 months.
Okay, we've been here for 3 months, got another month to go.
Yeah. So we decided to do a 4-month stint of work, which is the longest we've ever done.
Yeah.
That's obviously also how far our videos are in behind because we've been working. So we've pulled up. So I want you guys to guess in the comments, where do you think we're working? The only hints we're going to give you is it's hot and there are a lot of flies, as you would have seen from the video we tried to do last week.
And a lot of mine sites around.
Yes. So have a guess.
Hence my work.
Because obviously now you know how far behind we are. We could be anywhere. So I'd love to know where you think we are by now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that's out of the way, we'll have a little chat about what we're doing for work, because if you watched our video in Port Hedland, it was a little bit difficult for me to find work up there because Hudson was only kindy age and he couldn't go to school full time, and pretty much no one wanted to hire someone for a few hours a day, 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Now he is school age. He is in the year before grade 1. I don't know what you call that because it seems to be called something different in every state.
Like pre-primary or prep or...
Foundation.
Kindy?
It's,
No,
yeah. It's different everywhere.
Yeah.
So anyway, he is in the year before grade 1. He's at school 5 days a week. Is he loving school, you ask? He loves the social aspect of school.
Yeah.
He's made some cute little friends and he loves that he gets to see them. He's actually upset on weekends because he doesn't get to see his school friends, as opposed to looking forward to the weekends.
Yeah.
But in saying that, it's getting warmer now and there's more kids coming into the caravan park. When we first got here, there was no kids in the caravan park either. So, anyway.
Yeah. And the learning side of things, he's very bored.
Yeah, when you're homeschooled and you've got your parents' full attention all the time, you tend to do a little bit more than what they're asking of you in school. So,
Yeah.
that's okay though. I think it's good for him to stop
just
and do a
social
small
side of it.
stint. Also, I think it teaches him what school is, because one day he'll be back at school.
Yeah.
So as opposed to having never been to school and not knowing what it is, he'll understand what he is going to. So that's Hudson. I have actually been working at a couple of schools. So I am doing basically teaching assistant work. So I am just relief, and the schools give me a call if they have someone away, and I go in and I just assist the teachers, either with activities, or sometimes I take small groups of kids off and, I'll either help them if they are struggling with the work, or I can extend them if, the work's too easy for them. And I work at both Hudson's school and another school that's within walking distance from where we are. And it's actually been really good. I have been working a lot for relief. So last term, the term's only just started here, but last term I was working 5 days a week, almost every week. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Helps top up the bank.
It does. And it stops me being bored. Sitting around the van when Hudson's at school and Downs at work is not fun.
But that's also why Jess hasn't had a lot of time to do the videos.
Yes, because I have literally been at work, and then we get home, and then I've obviously got Hudson. And Dion's been away a lot for work, so it's just been me doing everything, which is fine, but it doesn't give me a lot of time for YouTube videos. So what have you been doing for work?
Same thing I do everywhere. Work on cranes.
Yeah. So yeah, Dion's a crane driver. He got a job here pretty easy.
Yeah.
And it's a mixture between work in town and work away. So he's actually just been away for 2 weeks.
Yep.
He's back for today, and then he goes again tomorrow.
Got today's my one RDO, because you're allowed to work 13 days straight at this site.
Yeah.
Day off, and then back there for another 13 days. Day off, and then 13 days again.
Yeah.
And that should hopefully see us out.
Yes, we're not seeing him much lately, but that's okay. It's actually better. I find people either love or hate when their partner is away. We're finding being stopped for this amount of time in a small space is difficult, because I've got stuff for work like a backpack and hats and whatnot. Hudson's got all his stuff, his lunchbox, his backpack, his school shoes. Dion's got all his stuff.
All the work gear, all the work clothes, the boots.
And all that stuff we have with us regardless, but it's away. When you're using it every day, you can't put it all away in its hidey holes. So when it's out all the time, there's nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
So it's making the van feel very small, which is interesting.
That's where if we did this again, and we're going to be stopping more regularly for work, I would get an annex.
Yeah.
Then
There's
you've got
space.
a whole space out there to stick your lunchbox, stick your boots, stick half the stuff you don't need out all the time.
Like, it's not too bad. We've actually met another family and they're in a 15-foot pop-top expandy thing with 3 kids, and they're both working and the kids are at school, and they're obviously struggling a lot more with the space.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how this space is perfect for travel, but yeah, it's not perfect for sitting around working.
No. Yeah. You put everything away each time you move new spots. And
Yeah.
when you're travelling, you're changing spots every couple of days to a week at the most.
Yeah, so the van's generally trashed. We've hidden that from the camera. It's all.
Yes.
It's all.
This side is clean. Everything else
It's
you don't want to
everywhere.
see.
You don't want to see. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we don't see Dale a whole lot. He's working a lot.
It's like being back at home anyway.
Yeah, but it's short-term pain for long-term gain. So when we leave here, we should have enough stashed away that we can do. Is it 12 months?
It could be 2 years, but Jess has booked a cruise.
Hudson doesn't know, so please don't tell him.
I'm about to not let him watch this video.
He can't watch this video. It's a very kid-friendly cruise, so I'll let you put 2 and 2 together. But that's next year.
Yeah, and I also want to get some work done to the car when we get into Melbourne.
Yeah.
We're getting some upgrades done to the van, warranty work done. So that's probably going to either way half the money we put away.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but that's why we're working.
It is, yeah, because it's hard when you're working. You want to stash it all so you can travel for longer, but we also want to enjoy ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
So
That and just general maintenance. It costs money. Like in this month, next month, we've got regos and insurances and all that due.
yes, so just to give you an idea, our car's a V8, so rego is about $1,100 or $1,200 a year.
$1,200.
So there's that, and then you've got
Insurance is
insurances.
about 2.
It's almost $6,000 for the car and the van every year.
Yeah. And then,
So there's over $8,000 just for the bare minimum
yeah.
for us to live on the road.
And then you've also got rego.
Yeah, you got caravan rego.
Caravan
The
rego.
caravan rego is only like $200, but
Yeah, no, but in South Australia it's like $100.
I know
It's
it's
cheap as.
ridiculous. There's a lot of expenses. Plus, we have servicing on the car, servicing on the van.
Yeah, that's another thing we need to do is look at getting the van serviced because it's every 10,000 k's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're probably not far off that.
Yeah,
And I think the car might have to be done probably when we hit.
the car's got about 3,000 k's left for the next service.
Yeah, okay. So see, there you go. They're like $500 each pop.
Yeah, oh, the van was more last time, but yeah.
Oh well, it depends. Last time we got the van serviced, all of the brakes and everything needed to
we
be
got
replaced.
Bearings replaced, all the outer bearings replaced, and all the brake pads replaced.
So that was over $1,000,
Yeah.
which we weren't expecting. That was fun. And then we had to get the, what did we get? We got the wheel alignment.
Yeah.
And then okay, here is a hot tip. If you have a van and you're thinking about putting big chunky mud tyres on your van, do not do it. Because they drag so much that it just makes them wear really uneven. And when we went and got the tyres aligned. When we went and got the wheels aligned on the caravan, which made a massive difference by the way, the guy said that pretty much he could fix them, but they would go to crap again before long just because of the amount of wear, because it's a dual axle and it's dragging all the time.
Yeah.
So we did notice that was happening again, so we actually went and paid for our tyres to get flipped on the rim.
Yeah, rotated. But yeah, flipped and rotated.
Yeah, so
So
that
to change them all around.
to get a little bit more out of them. Anyway, we're getting off track. We do that. Apologies.
Blame Jess.
Oh, always off track. Yeah, so that's why we haven't been putting videos out. Essentially, we've been busy. We've been living normal life, which we don't love. We want to get back on the road.
Oh yeah, we were here 2 weeks, I think it was. And I told Jess to start booking stuff for us to leave. Otherwise,
Yeah, we could see it becoming like Port Hedland, where they need workers so bad that if
yeah, if you keep pushing more work on you, and it's like, oh yeah, just stay another week,
and then you get stuck there.
They're already talking about getting me back next year. It's like,
Oh, are they?
yeah, that's the thing. I said I was going to Tassie for Christmas. And they're like, oh yeah, when you finish your Tassie, come back. It's like, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, it makes it difficult, and it's also hard because once you stop to work, you realise how much you miss having income
Yeah.
every week come into your account instead of just spending money every week. Anyway, so we're leaving, and in a nutshell, this is what our plans are. So we are going to go to Kangaroo Island. We're going to go to Tasmania.
Yep.
I think we're doing some of the high country.
Yes.
And
then back up to Sydney for the cruise.
Yeah. And then we'll be making our way to Queensland to visit all our loved ones, because it is
3 years.
Yeah, by the time we get back, 3 years since we've seen everyone properly. So
yes.
That's a really long time.
That's it. And we'll be there
for a little bit.
Yeah, I think until maybe Christmas, if we're, depending on what time we get there. No, we're heading back over to the West Coast. We're packing up our stuff and we're leaving.
So if that sounds interesting, make sure you are subscribed and you can follow our travels a bit further.
Yeah, and if you want to catch up with us on our travels, message Jess, just
message us on Instagram or Facebook, because we're pretty active on that. I haven't been lately because I have nothing. I have nothing to post because we've been stuck here. But yeah, we're always up for meeting new people on the road.
Yeah, if we're coming past where you live and you know of a good camping spot,
yeah, let us know.
We'll come hang out with you.
We've had a few people say they've got a few good fishing spots on Kangaroo Island, so Dion's pretty keen for that. If we have time.
We're going to make time.
Ugh.
We stayed for an extra 4 days just so I could. We're going to make time.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that's all of the information. If you want more information on working on the road, we could do a Q&A about that.
Yes.
So this is the second time we've done it.
Well, technically you worked for a year as we were travelling, and now we've had 2 stop-offs for work. Plus then we also did a stop-off when we picked up the new van on the Sunshine Coast.
Okay, I guess we've probably done a lot.
So we've actually worked...
Probably a bit.
Yeah, for the 3 years we've been gone, I'd say close to a year, easy.
So anyway, if you have questions, let us know. We're happy to answer them. We can give you information on enrolling in schools, caravan parks. Yeah, when we leave, we're going to enroll Hudson in a School of the Air program, so I'll be able to talk about that as well. What else? So yeah, he's been to 2 different schools.
Yep.
We obviously don't have fixed addresses, and we've still been able to get into schools even though they require evidence. So yeah, we can go through all of that if that's something that interests you, and give you some tips and tricks. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we might go and enjoy Dion's only day before he leaves me again.
I got 6 hours left.
Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. We will see you hopefully next week. We'll see how I go for videos. Alright, bye.
See ya.